to discuss about roots of quadratic equation. Roots of quadratic equation. Quadratic has two roots. Quadratic equation usually has two roots. Now let alpha and beta, let alpha and beta be roots of quadratic equation, Now, since alpha and beta are roots of quadratic equation, it means that xc is equal to alpha or xc is equal to beta. So x minus alpha is equal to 0 or xc minus beta is equal to 0. Then after that, these equations comes from x minus alpha times x minus beta, which is equal to 0. Now let us expand. Now if we expand here, we get x times x, we get x square. X times minus beta, we get minus x beta. Minus x minus alpha times x, we get minus x alpha or alpha x. Minus alpha times minus beta, we get alpha beta, which is equal to 0. Now if we simplify here, we get x square minus, now the common here is minus x. The common here is minus x. Now we get alpha plus beta x, which are plus alpha beta, which is equal to 0. Now this become equation number 1. Now this is equation number 1. Say this is equation number 1. Now again, we know that the quadratic equation, we know that quadratic equation has form of ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Now if we divide by a throughout, we get a divided by a x square plus bx divided by a plus c divided by a equal to 0 divided by a. Now a and a will cancel, we remain with x square plus b over a xc plus c over a, which is equal to 0. Now this is equation number 2. Then after that, now we have to equate equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now equate two equations. Now equate equation 1 and equation 2. Now if we equate two equations, equation 1 say x minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equal to 0. Now which is same as x square plus b over a x plus ca, which is equal to x square plus b over a x plus c over a. Now if we equate here, the coefficient of x square is 1, which is same as coefficient of x square here is equal to 1. Now the coefficient of x here, it become minus alpha plus beta which is equal to, coefficient of x here is b over a, Also, the constant here is alpha beta, which is equal to, the constant here is equal to c over a. Now, if we simplify here, if we divide by minus sign or